What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Well, guys. Someone's off to a very great start. We've got Trump's new running mate. We went over this the last video. We had Kristi Noem coming out as Trump's running mate. We know she came with him to one of his rallies in Iowa, kind of, as a soft launch into his VP spot. I'm excited to see what she can do. I had a lot of you guys hop in the comment section and let me know, filling me in on the governor of South Dakota, Kristi Noem, saying that she has done, wonders for her state, and will be, a compliment to Trump's presidency, guys. I'm excited to see what's going on here. I really was hoping for, either Candace Owens or Tucker Carlson. We all know, Candace Owens is pregnant right now, so she'll probably be busy with mommy duties. I don't think she'll be able to get the VP spot. Now we've got Tucker Carlson saying that he doesn't want to do it either. So Kristi Noem may be our best bet, guys. I'm excited to check out what's going on in this viral video of Trump's new running mate, Kristi Noem. So we're going to get straight into it, and I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end so you guys can get my thoughts on the back end. But let's get straight into it. Before we even do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Well, as speculation grows over who Trump will pick for his running mate, I believe it's going to be Kristi Noem. She's the only person left in the news, even though someone hasn't gotten that message to Nikki Haley yet. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. We're going to win. This is going to be about Trump's running mate. So check the news headlines. Okay, this is wishful thinking from the Hill. Haley doesn't rule out considering Ron DeSantis for being her running mate. Who's going to tell her? This is ridiculous. The Hill thinks she could be president. Here's NBC News. Nikki Haley says she would maybe consider Ron DeSantis as her running mate. Yeah, and I might consider Fred Flintstone for my running mate for president. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley said she would maybe consider Governor Ron DeSantis as her running mate, saying, if he wants to join forces with me, I'll welcome that, in a joint interview with NBC News at the Des Moines Register. What a waste. What a dumb, foolish, funny, clownish waste, making both these people, Haley and Ron DeSantis, look like complete clowns. Quote, I'm going to defeat Donald Trump on my own. That's the goal that we have. If he wants to join forces with me, I welcome that, Haley said when asked about the prospect of joining forces with DeSantis to beat Trump. But right now, we've got that race we feel good about. We've got a surge. We've got momentum, she said. Asked if she was joining forces with Haley, he answered for what? Ron DeSantis called Haley a phony and a darling of the never Trumpers, intensifying his attacks on her as they fight for position in the race. I got bad news for both of you. Here's a first look at Kristi Noem in an interview. Some of you haven't seen a clip of her yet. This is a brand new clip of her.
What are the qualities the former president should look for in a vice presidential pick?
Oh gosh, somebody who tells him the truth. Honestly, the people that are my closest advisors are on my executive team, and they tell me stuff I don't want to hear sometimes. I need to be teachable. As a leader, you need to learn and listen to your advisors and then make a decision, and then you take action on it. And that's, President Trump will make decisions, he'll take action. He needs people around him that are advising him, that will tell him the truth and have America's best interests at heart.
Do you have those qualities? Do you match that?
Oh yeah, but I can think of a lot of people that have those qualities. But yeah, I've been very honest with the president ever since I've known him. We have a great relationship.
So while Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley are telling you what their great, amazing credentials are, and they're being really arrogant, Kristi Noem sounded kind of differential, going like, oh, someone should tell him the truth, if it was someone like me. Quote, I've known the man for years now, she said on stage, worked with him when he was in the White House on tax cuts, worked with him on policies and trade agreements. I served on the Armed Services Committee, worked on foreign policy with him. He helped me build my economy in South Dakota. So that is also campaigning for Trump, and Trump likes hearing those words. Taking aim at Nikki Haley, who served as South Carolina governor and then U.S. ambassador to the UN, in the Trump administration, Noam told an audience, quote, she said that she was never going to run for president against President Trump, and now she's running for president against President Trump. The roughly 30-minute speech in Iowa came a day after Kristi Noem was asked on air by Newsmax host Eric Bolling if she picked Nikki Haley, what would that be a mistake if Trump picked Nikki Haley as VP? Yes, she said, but if he picked her, I would tell him I disagreed with him, but then I would support the ticket because he's the president. And the president still makes the decisions. And I've had a lot of disagreements with Nikki Haley over the years, and I just don't know which Nikki Haley is going to show up every day. She's a different person depending on whatever works for her political agenda. Stern warning. Here's Yahoo News with Steve Bannon says a second Trump administration would fail if Nikki Haley is tapped to be the ex-president's running mate. And Steve Bannon's one of the guys that's closest to Trump. So I believe he's telegraphing to us Nikki Haley is out. They'll say Trump needs a woman, and he does. Nikki on the ticket, she balances things, is what the Never Trumpers would say. And she can bring together that 15% of Never Trumpers, the Republican Party, Bannon said. We're going to have to fight that fight if Nikki Haley is in this administration in any capacity. It'll fail. She's a viper. She's a viper. And once she gets in there, she'll try to run it as prime minister. She'll try to be Dick Cheney. Her to Trump will be just like Dick Cheney to Bush. That's what she'll try to do. Kristi Noem, has asked if she was on the ground in Sioux City to audition for Trump's vice presidential spot, and she denied that was the case, saying, I'm here to help the president win. That is what Trump's vice president will sound like. Here's a final headline. Kristi Noem says Trump needs someone like her as VP. I think that she'd be a great pick. All the press, she's the only one that they're seriously considering as VP. The other ones are, of course, paid clownish endorsements by Nikki Haley's billionaire Never Trumper money, and we're not buying it.
Yo, there we have it, guys, coming from our friend Doug. Definitely going to be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. And also for you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug in Exile some love. Oh my goodness, talk about taking the world by storm. We've got Kristi Noem, setting a precedent, setting the tone for, Trump's 2024 ticket, saying that, we need someone in there that's going to be honest with the president. Someone's going to tell him the truth, even when it hurts his feelings, or even if it's something that he doesn't want to hear. We need someone who's going to advise him correctly so that he can then, take in the information, analyze it, and make a proper decision, guys. That's what we need in there as a VP. She doesn't want to say it. She's very humble. I also like that characteristic about her. She's very humble. She's saying, there's tons of people I know that are honest and will tell our president the truth. Maybe that's not me, maybe that's me, but I feel like, we just need someone who's going to tell this man the truth. His last term, he didn't get the truth, and we seen what happened there. She said maybe his last term, he didn't get the truth as much as he needed. This time around, we're going to make sure we're not going to be like Mike Pence. We're going to be a solid VP candidate, making sure we're advising him in the right direction every single time, even if it's not what he wants to hear. I can't even say I'm upset, even if it's not Tucker Carlson. Like you guys have been saying in the comment section, Kristi Noem has done great things for South Dakota. I know a lot of the residents of it. Hop in the comment section and let me know, because I wasn't as familiar with Kristi Noem's politics, but it sounds like she is a true conservative, a true America First patriot, who wants to see the right things for our citizens. At the end of the day, you can't be upset about that, even if it's not, the candidate we want. If it's not Tucker Carlson, not Candace Owens, Marjorie Taylor Greene, even if it's not any of those individuals that we've, kind of grown to know and love, I think that's still going to be all right. I think Kristi Noem is a solid candidate. She's definitely proved herself to be another America First patriot who's not going to get in there and lie to the American people. That's one of the big things that, us American citizens are looking for right now, is honesty and trustworthiness. We definitely don't see that in the establishment-backed candidate, Nikki Haley. The same candidate, Nikki Haley, who is in the delusion that actually thinks that she has a chance to pick a running mate, guys. Yes, you guys, you heard that right. Nikki Haley actually still thinks she has a shot at winning 2024 presidency, guys. And she's talking about Ron DeSantis could potentially be her running mate. Ron DeSantis is like, what? On what earth? Where does she have a better shot at winning than I do? Ron DeSantis is like, I really really want to know what her, donor class billionaires, the establishment backing, has told this lady, led her to believe that she still actually has a chance to win. There is no way, no shot Nikki Haley could do this, guys. Glad to see Patriot Kristi Noem, stepping in and absolutely dominating that soft launch into her, VP spot as Trump's running mate, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and continue giving me your thoughts on Kristi Noem as Trump's potential VP, guys. Why or why not do you guys think she will be the correct candidate to pick as Trump's running mate? Definitely excited to see what you guys got to say. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys, as we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one.